You'll never find the warmth unless you venture out into the cold. Well, I certainly would like to see this movie venture out into the cold, potentially down south, way down south, like to the heart of the motherfucking Arctic. Hot Frosty is a Netflix original where Kathy, played by Lacey Chabert, is a widow that is just going through it. Honestly, when you lose somebody that is your rock, your life, you are not going to be doing all that well, but she's working as hard as she can. She's at a local diner. She's just a small town girl working in a lonely world, and this is a small town where everybody knows her name. Am I mixing up my songs? Oh, certainly I fucking am, but I really don't care because Hot Frosty doesn't deserve any coherency. Even though this movie actually is quite just, literally the most simplistic, banal, bland, basic bitch of a concept. When it comes to Netflix Christmas movies, they basically are on the same level as Hallmark movies. Look, I didn't expect this movie to mean much, and I somehow got even less out of it because the writing is so goddamn cheap and basic. And yes, everybody tries to be endearing, and the movie has a simple message, a sweet message, finding yourself, finding love in unexpected places. Cool. What's the plot of this? I mean, the plot basically is just a spin on Frosty the Snowman. This movie basically sat and spun on Frosty the Snowman, likely his carrot. But this was the nub of a carrot, not even a long carrot where the ladies could have gotten some satisfaction, or statistically, some of the men could have gotten satisfaction by sitting and spinning on Frosty the Snowman's gigantic, throbbing, veiny carrot. So, yes, Lacey Chabert works at a diner. Her house is in disarray. She's not doing well. But she has no time for that. She has to work at the diner, take care of the customers, and then she visits a lady that's a shopkeeper, and she talks about how she met somebody unexpectedly, and she was wearing a scarf. Oh, the scarf came in. It reminds me of the scarf I had when I met the love of my life, so here, you have this scarf. And husband says, you better take it because she's not going to let you leave. Dad, your friends are here. Anyway, so then she wears it, then she puts it on a snowman sculpture. Just so happens to be sculpted like a Greek god, a himbo as it were. God, I feel so stupid saying a word like that. Then he comes to life. No, really, he just comes to life. His name is Jack Snowman, by the way. That is the level of competency we are getting in Hot Frosty. Not that I expected much based on the trailer. Really, if you didn't fucking have, Lacey Chabert in this, I wouldn't have cared. I wouldn't have cared. Nothing against the rest of the cast. I mean, Dustin Milligan, he's fine as Jack Snowman. Look, the movie is simplistically endearing if you honestly have no expectations that this movie is going to be entertained in the slightest. There's no danger, no nothing, no fooling, no messing, no working around any of the simplistic plot devices. He learns from watching TV, helps fix her house, does a whole bunch of stuff, learns to cook, but he can't be around heat because he's a snowman. Yeah, I'm just going to ruin a lot of this movie because there's literally no goddamn spoilers to really get into, but I will save a little bit of a spoiler section, but this is exactly what you would expect. If you're into this sort of movie, you may like it, but even for people who like Hallmark Christmas movies, Netflix Christmas movies, this is almost egregiously simplistic and basic. Also, there was this one point where they showed this Lindsay Lohan Christmas movie, and I don't remember which one it was. But Lacey Chabert said, that looks like a girl I used to go to high school with. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha, ah ha. So anyway, yeah, Lacey Chabert, she still looks good. And I'm certainly happy that she's getting work. But what the fuck was this? Craig Robinson, by the way, the guy that was in Hot Tub Time Machine, his man, other stuff, painfully unfunny in this. And he actually can be funny, but painfully unfunny in this. And yeah, the idea, it's a jacked up snowman, and we are just gonna, fawn over him. The ladies will fawn over him. Possibly the guys, too. I don't really care. I don't judge. You fawn over whoever the fuck you want. But yeah, this movie couldn't have cost all that much because it looks so cheap. And it's just bad. It's really, really bad. I mean, it's not even in the top 10 worst that I've seen this year, but god damn it. I just have one question before I really dive into the spoilers. What did I ever do to the viewers to warrant them requesting movies like this? What did I ever do to you? I mean, I posing, these questions. I like providing content for you guys, but seriously, guys, come on. Come on. Anyway, I am going to get into spoilers. Not that it'll matter. It's on Netflix. 3, 2, 1, spoilers. So, yeah, he can't get too hot or he'll melt. The sheriff, played by Craig Robinson, keeps searching for him because he was naked when he was born. He broke into the shop where the scarf was gotten, took some clothes, and took on the name Jack. Lacey and, Kathy and a doctor check him out, literally and figuratively. We are 20 minutes into the goddamn movie, by the way, by this point, and we have had the diner scene where she has him at the diner, obviously, and then the doctor scene where the doctor's fawning all over him, and yeah, then he learns from TV, he, figures out stuff. He's a fast learner, so he helps, repair her, he learns to cook, then he repairs her roof, and does all this stuff, and this is after he finds out that the husband died of cancer, and fuck cancer, just gonna say that, but that's totally glossed over, and she can't fall for him because she doesn't think she can love anybody anymore. Well, she ends up loving him. That's basically it. He helps set up a school dance. They dance at the school dance because he's a chaperone. He's great for the kids. But then he's arrested. He nearly melts. And the townsfolk are going to come together to basically stop Craig Robinson, the sheriff, from keeping him there. They're going to pay off his bail. And then he decides, you know what, it's Christmas. The son shows up, by the way. The son that in one scene asked a girl to a dance. And then him and Jack were talking a little bit about not knowing how to dance, but just going as it were. And taking their dates on dances. And then there's a weird choreography thing going on. Then he has him give the money back. And yeah, just here, take your money back and all this. Wait, we got Jack. We put him in the snow. But he's dead. Oh no, he's dead. Also, yes, there was this talk about going to Hawaii, but he's a snowman and he would melt there. But then they decide to they decide, well, we're just going to rewrite this ending and everything. We're just going to retroactively snap it and boom, he is suddenly fine. He's not a snowman, he's human because love conquers all. I wore the fucking hat for this goddamn movie. Again, this movie is inoffensive, but it's also fucking stupid. I mean, really fucking stupid. Yeah, there's other characters involved. There's this deputy or whatever the fuck his rank is. He means well. There are well-meaning characters in this. It's not like it's a movie that is necessarily out to hurt you, except your pride if you expect anything good. But god damn it. Just serving syrupy sweet stuff to the point where you're practically in a sugar coma 20 minutes in. Oh yes, and everybody just accepts the fact that he's a snowman because he made their lives better. Because apparently this town was so inept, they needed a guy coming into life that was a snowman to help them. Because they're clueless fucks. Yeah, I'm sorry, F. It's fucking terrible. This is so terrible. My God. Yes, okay, you could maybe buy a little bit into a little bit of the chemistry between Lacey and Dustin. I already forgot the guy's name. Nothing against him. You could buy into a little bit of it, but the thing is the movie, it doesn't even go with her going on a date or two and then bringing the snowman into it. Because I hate to say it, that might have actually helped. It wouldn't have made the movie any longer. You could have cut out a couple other things and shifted stuff around and we wouldn't have missed shit. Just bad. F. It's terrible. I can't even get worked up about it. It's just so bad. So yeah, F. And just let me know your thoughts in the comments. So like, share, subscribe. Twitter, Letterboxd, and Blue Sky handles are all in the description. Twitter for now may end up not being on Twitter much after the end of this year. But nevertheless, yeah, Merry fucking Christmas. Thanks, Netflix. Thanks. I didn't even mention the director or the writer's names because I don't want to get mad. So yeah, I'm John Rentlin. I'll see you soon.